I also need to get back to studying my Caro-Kann course. I have not touched it in about a week. Play the same black opening. It is cool. The Caro-Kann is the coolest. Ooh, they're thinking a lot on move 5. I don't know what this is gonna say. But yeah, you can probably see my elo is it's in a tilty moment. This hangs a pawn for them. Because take. I guess not, because this pawn in the center is here. Did I always play Caro-Kann or did I pick it up from Gotham? I was definitely inspired by Gotham's love of the Caro. Um, I don't think I like learned it from him, but I liked the first couple moves. I didn't ever get farther than basically knowing C6, D5. But now I've gone beyond that. And eventually I'm going to explore other openings as black because I'm not even sure if the Caro suits my playstyle. But it's working well enough for me at this level that I'm going to continue with it. I should really read Javanka's book. You keep saying that, and I keep having it written down. It's just at this particular moment in time, I've got other priorities. All right. Oh, didn't we have this exact same setup in a game on Monday? Or not Monday, Wednesday? And there's ideas here. Oh, I'm gonna biff it again. I think this would have been better. Better move order. Yeah, the game on Wednesday was crazy because I knew this idea with like, and the rook to c8 with big pressure on the king, but I fell short and very quickly lost the game. So let's see if today's goes better. Openings will become important once you get 2000. Yeah, they're not essentially like, you know, I'm glad I don't spend the majority of my time focusing on them. But I do think the type of work I've been doing with openings is valuable. Okay. Um okay. I'm looking for tactical ideas here. Or do we go for like some kind of Greek gift type situation? Because then if takes, take with check, we're up some pawns, and then up a piece. No, they can block though. No, they can't block because then their king is very weak. I think. Okay. So if here, and if take, then take check, and king runs here. And then this is gone, this is gone, this is gone. I can come back and offer a check. Let's try it. This might be bad. Be nice in chat, Alan. Your opinions aren't everyone's opinions. And that's okay. Opponent's thinking a long time. Little do they know, I don't feel 100% on this move, so joke's on them. Okay. Maybe the joke isn't on them. Okay, several ideas here. One, pinning the horse. Two, threatening the queen. I think pinning the horse is better. I guess they have this, though. Ooh, maybe not. Yeah, okay. So now the question is, if I go here, I'm already down a piece, so if take with check, nah, that doesn't work. So I go here. So I'm down a bishop, but positionally, I don't hate this. Like, there's big chances for black here. And opponent is thinking longer on moves than me. Doesn't usually happen. Okay, in this flag, I always get mixed up. I think Indonesia and Poland have the same colors, but one is flipped like this. So this is Poland. So is Indonesia red on the top and white on the bottom? Monaco as well? If check here... Should I go here first? Or here first? I think this is... If I go here, they can black with the queen. Oh, but then I grab a bishop for free. Red is on top for Indonesia. Yeah, every time I see it in a game, I'm like, I'm confident this one's Poland. And then I hover over and it's Indonesia. Okay, so I have like all of their pawns for that one bishop, which... Okay. Um... Now what do I do? I'll bring my other rook over. This isn't a threat because I do have a check to offer. I could also block. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and block. How am I a piece down? When I went for some kind of Greek gift idea, I lost my bishop. Okay. Um, do I want to trade here? Yes, I do. Because if I take, then it's a free piece. So if I take and they take, then the question is, do I try to get 2 minors for a rook? I'm not sure. Yeah, still a lot of compensation. I don't hate this. I really don't hate this. But I could be making the wrong move here. This, I don't think that's strong. So I'm low on time. I'm just gonna take a queen, make that trade. And then just to make sure I don't lose all the pawns I've worked hard to gain, move here. Also prevents ideas from the knight. It shouldn't leave, but... Okay, I guess that's why that move was too slow. I'm considering this with a potential fork threat, and then if they go back to block, um, maybe ideas? I'm not convinced on this. But 2 minutes on the clock. Time is a factor. Just gotta go. Oh, I forgot King could move too. Oh no, this doesn't work. Never mind. Okay, so this doesn't work now, because then my knight gets trapped. So, we'll bring her back, boys. That wasn't a reference to anything. I don't know what that was. Oh, they're going all in on that side of the board. Interesting. Do I try to reroute my knight here? If I reroute my knight, I'm sure this is incoming. But I don't think that's a huge problem. So yes, knight will come into the action here. Oh, nice maneuver, thank you. Okay, I think, yeah, grabbing the rook here seems best. And then, not 100% sure what to do here, but I'm just going to make a move. Probably doing something like this. Something like this. All right. Do I care? Do I care? Do I care? That was bad. Yeah, that was bad. Um, ooh. Okay, I just need to pre-move. Pre-move everything. GG. And I won by checkmate, not by flagging, even though opponent had 1.1 second on the clock. All right, let's review. I'm very curious if my bishop sack was the right idea. Great game, thank you, thank you. Oh yeah, look at that brilliant move. Intentional brilliance for the win. But it looks like I did not play it effectively, so let's learn. Okay, so far all book and best moves, except I think opponent had one not ideal move, but yeah, this is all stuff I've studied. Okay, yeah. I think I put queen to a5 next move. Okay. All right, yeah, brilliant sacrifice. Excellent. Ah, but then I did not play it well. So why is... Because this appears on the surface to... Wait a minute. I see the idea of this move. Yes, you drop the knight. Oh. Yes, you drop the knight, but then their knight is hanging. And there's compensation. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Didn't spot that one. And then I basically lost my advantage by not taking the pawn with the knight when it was free. Yeah, I just totally spaced on that. Why didn't I take that pawn? I think I had a reasoning, but I don't remember what it was. Okay. Okay, taking the queen was the best move. Excellent. I thought about taking the knight here, so I would get a bishop and a knight for one rook, but having a horse and a rook against two rooks in an endgame, I didn't fully believe that that was gonna be something I could convert. So that's why I didn't make that move. Yeah, the pawn on a7 would fall, you're right. And given that my bishop sacrifice was, you know, to open up the position, make the king more vulnerable, and snag some pawns at the same time, keeping pawns felt like a good idea to me. And now they're just trying to mobilize their army and completely missed this idea. Where before this blunder, we were pretty equal. So I must have really shaken them. They also had a minute 20 on the clock. I had a minute 20 on the clock as well, though, so. Have I played this person before? No. Okay, grab the rook. Yeah, I kind of biffed it here towards the end. But I had 15 seconds on the clock, so I'll forgive myself for that. But since I don't have 15 seconds right now, so pushing the pawn to a4 would have been better here because it would have created a protected passed pawn. That makes sense. Where this pawn is protected by my rook, and it if they take here, I can grab this pawn, so it's not losing anything. And you thought h5 in the end to break the king side structure and also eliminate back rank issues. Yes, I was trying to be super mindful of back rank here. A5 or h5 is interesting because, especially with the rook here, then there's ideas. Yeah, this is me not doing hot. Um, yeah, I just hung upon there. Um, okay, and they again think I should have exchanged a rook for two minors, which makes sense. 12 seconds on the clock though. I really liked this move to spot with 10 seconds because I knew it removed a defender, um, or won the knight. So one apiece there. Um, and then thanks to this pawn, mate, mate.